Yo, what's up YouTube? Are you winning, boys? I hope you're winning, because on this channel it's all about winning. My name is Bart, or Born to Win, and this is chapter 6 of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So today we will actually examine some of the evidence for one of the side missions, Operation Chaos, and we will go for the side mission before we actually go to the KGB for the next main mission of the campaign. So I have collected all the evidence so far for the side mission, so we are very much free to examine it and solve a little puzzle, what it looks like, to actually get all the information necessary to complete the side mission. So first of all, we'll examine this evidence and solve the puzzle, then we'll complete Operation Chaos, and at the end of the episode we'll actually spend quite some time to read all the evidence we've collected so far from all the different missions. I kind of like to enjoy my games fully. I don't like to rush through a game, skip half of the information, skip half the story, and not really care about it. What I like to do is really kind of enjoy my games, read all the information there is to read, and find out everything about the story of the game. So look, if you don't want to hear any of that, if you're not interested in any of the evidence, you can of course skip on to the next chapter of this playthrough. You don't need to listen to any of the evidence. But for those people who do want to listen to it, who do want to read it, and who are interested in such evidence, feel free to, of course, stay until the end of the episode and listen to me read all the evidence and enjoy the extra information provided by Treyarch in this Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So without wasting any more time, we will pass on to this little puzzle. As you can see here, we have a list of numbers. It is quite easy. The red numbers rise by 1, 2, then 3, then 4. So the red number would be 47, and the blue numbers rise by 6 each, so this would be at blue 37. So we have a red 47 and blue 37. So we kind of need to remember those numbers for later on, but this is not the only piece of evidence that we have, because we have this newspaper here with some letters that light up as A, H, M, A, and O, which in turn spells out Omaha here on this list. So we have the numbers 5055 and then the numbers from the previous piece of evidence 4737 correspond to Raleigh. So we have Raleigh, Omaha, and then two numbers 5055 and 4737. So let's see if we can actually decode the floppy disk. So let me try 4737 first, and then 5055. Let's see if that works. Passphrase, yeah, authenticate. Oh, and we get access denied. No, I'm not sure. Maybe they have to go, maybe 5055 has to go first. I'm not exactly sure. Well, this really spells out Omaha, and we got those numbers right. We have a photo of Robert Aldrich here as well, but I don't think there is any more. Yeah, no, there is no more information here. It feels like we're missing something. This tape 21, nothing here. I mean, I don't think there is much we can look at here. Yeah, I can't even turn it around to see the back of it. We surely have it. Yeah, 47 and 37. And then 40, 50, 52, because there are some two other numbers here. I don't think that corresponds. Portland. Yeah, no, it doesn't correspond to any of these cities. It must be Omaha and Raleigh. Let me try that again. So maybe what we'll do, let's go 4737, and then here, since the keyboard is different, maybe it prompts us to write a word. So let's try maybe Omaha. Let's see if that works. Authenticate. No, no. Access denied, but it does say passphrase over there. First code and then passphrase. So Actually, I'm thinking that maybe if we go 5055 and now rally. Let's try that. Maybe the other way. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
That's it.
So yeah,
You did it,
we got it.
now that we got what we need,
Access
we can
granted.
safely move on Aldrich.
And we can finally make a move on Aldrich. So yeah, we successfully cracked the floppy disk with spiring information, and we can actually make a move on Aldrich now, and yeah, perhaps kill him, who knows, maybe capture him. We'll see how the Operation Chaos unfolds. So we are free to start the mission now, and yeah, I think without wasting any more time, let's launch the mission.
Alright, I'll let Mason and Woods know that we're ready. They'll be handling this one. Our source tells us that Aldrich is about to move south across Colorado and into northern New Mexico. That's where we'll intercept his convoy. We can't let a former CIA operative run a Perseus spy factory. Let's put this asshole 6 feet under.
I can't believe Aldrich betrayed the CIA.
Betrayed the whole fucking country.
Phoenix 2-4, this is Phoenix 2-1, 30 seconds out.
We're up, Mason.
Locked and loaded.
Targets ahead, taking the lead.
Shitheads think they can hide from us.
No way.
Time to send a message.
Time to send a message. Aldrich must die for betraying the country.
We hit the ground hot. Watch for runners. We'll cut off the lead truck. 2-1, provide overwatch.
Oh shit.
Let's go!
Let's light them up, boys. Okay, I need to reload. Whoa, whoa, that aim. Okay, let's hide. Let's take cover. Take out those guys. Okay, let's go.
2-1, you got eyes on the target?
I don't think it's the best idea to have a shootout at a petrol station.
Mason, get around the other side.
And I'm gonna throw a grenade there, just to make it worse. Okay, and nothing happened. Where's the big boom? No, 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 no. Hide. Okay, let's go. You just feel like Rambo. Okay. That's Woods. Sorry, man. You nearly died. Whoa. Look at a shotgun as a secondary. God damn it. These enemies and their grenades. Woods. Thanks for covering me. Let's take out that guy. That's a nice angle on them. I wonder, can I go up there? That would give me a nice height advantage over them. No! Kill him, yeah. Okay, cool. We're good for now. And we don't have any more grenades. No, another grenade. What? How did we survive that? Cool. God damn it. Woods. They're really out there to get you, huh? Nothing here. And that was a terrible piece of shooting. As we approach the motel from here. Oh no. As a secondary, we have the shotgun, unfortunately, so that's of no use at such a distance. Okay. I think that's more or less it. I think we got rid of pretty much everyone. Let's go upstairs and get Aldrich. Oh, that's Woods. How many times I'm gonna shoot my guys? Thank God friendly fire is not on.
Terminate this motherfucker.
Let's kill him. Okay, I'm gonna breach it with a shotgun. Is he holding anyone's shot hostage? No. Kill him. Kill him. This guy too. No. Cool. All three of them. That's what you get.
Mason, let's get a picture of Aldrich. The CIA family photo album. For the traders section. You know, the shitty part.
Yep,
Got
he's
the
dead.
photo.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, let's try this weapon actually. QBZ. I don't think we've used it before. Oh god. Well, there goes our ticket back. Let's take cover behind this wall full of holes. A very good idea. Anyone else? I think that's it. Okay, Woods, let's get out of here. It's getting a bit too crowded for my liking. Yeah, I think that's it. We cleared everyone out. What? I was going to see if I can enter there, to see if there's any intel or something. But I guess not.
Got it. Shit! Go right! Go right!
Oh god, there's so many of them, so many of them. No, behind us. If only I could shoot at them, not beside them, that would be helpful. Nope. Okay, this guy down. Let's take cover here. That's not very good cover. Oh god. Okay, we're here. Good. Catch. Oh, that was Woods. No way are we back here. I'm such a failure.
Pulling in off the highway. Top down there. Extraction point will be the top of the gas station.
Okay,
Go right!
that's better.
To the roof for exfil. Fast.
Man, this weapon is good.
For exfil.
Well, that's not my fault now, is it? Woods, come on. Come on, man.
Truck's pulling in off the highway.
How can you just run into my line of bullets?
Shit! Go right!
Okay. Got rid of those guys. Okay, this guy's down. These guys too. Looking okay for the moment. Couple of grenades. And we ran out of ammo in that LMG. Oof, he nearly fucking died. He nearly fucking killed me. What? Who's shooting? Okay, is that it? Is that all of them? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Board.
Hop on in, Mason.
Come on, Woods.
About we get this thing
Let's
moving.
get out of here.
Good work, brother. Aldrich should have known the two of us would be coming for him. Guess we can't all be fucking geniuses.
Operation Chaos. And Operation Chaos is done. Yeah. Operation Red Circus is not ready to go yet. So let's go for the next mission, Desperate Measures. We might read that later on actually, after the mission. Or should we just catch up on all our evidence? Yeah, I think we'll do that actually. So we read the ones for Fractured Jaw and Nowhere Left to Run. So let me see, what are we missing? Red light, green light. Brick in the wall. Yeah, let's go for that. We have not read this evidence. So we got photo of Anton Volkov, a Russian mafioso in Berlin. Once a puppet master from abroad, Anton Volkov now spends significant amounts of time within the GDR, drifting between East Berlin and the Stralsund waterfront. Prostitution rings, drug trafficking, weapons sales, few underground markets have gone unmarked by his hand. His name in the encrypted Perseus dossier must have significance. Photo of Franz Kraus. Franz Kraus is one of the Anton Volkov's key pawns in East Berlin. Kraus lives and works close to the wall, often passing back and forth between East and West Berlin. Presumably he's Volkov's chief courier of information and cash. Kraus grew up in Dresden before relocating to Paris for a decade after graduation. Apparently his chief aspiration was to make a respected name for himself, but during that period MI6 believes Kraus first became involved in organized crime. In 1972 he returned to Germany, where he has remained ever since, falling further into darkness. So this is the guy whose wife we tranquilized with that tranquilizer gun. Very classy. So another piece of evidence, surveillance reel of Franz Kraus. Franz Kraus has been under the microscope of MI6 for 2 years now, ever since an agent recorded him during surveillance of Leon Six Fingers Debray. The focus of attention immediately changed from Debray to Kraus. If you think I'm going to something my son by going around Volkov, you're insane. Find yourself another lawyer. Cool. East Berlin meeting reminder. One of Jason Hudson's East Berlin assets, Greta Keller, has informed the team of an opportunity to get to Anton Volkov. According to a source within Greta's network, Volkov is scheduled to meet with Franz Kraus at a bar several blocks away from Kraus's apartment. Greta will arrive incognito at the bar in advance, where she will give the team any additional information she has to share. So yeah, we've spoken to Greta in that mission, and unfortunately her contact, Mr. Richter, betrayed us for some KGB money. And another piece of evidence, U-Bahn newspaper clipping. According to a recent column from a West Berlin newspaper, the frequency of border crossings between East and West Berlin has recently increased, with many attempts exploiting the underground tunnels of the U-Bahn train network. The vulnerability of that system is the reason Adler and his team plan to use it to get across the wall. Even with the increased police presence in the closed stations, careful planning should allow access to East Berlin without conflict. Blueprint of Franz Kraus's apartment. This is a recently acquired blueprint of Franz Kraus's apartment near the wall in East Berlin. If the meeting between Kraus and Anton Volkov goes as expected, it might not be necessary. However, the team needs to be ready for all contingencies. If the Central Intelligence Agency needs additional intel within Kraus's home, they will be ready. Lawrence Sims keeps a few of these stocked in the safe house for special occasions. In the case of the East Berlin mission, he recommends keeping one handy during infiltration into the city in the event that the team needs to trail Anton Volkov or Franz Kraus into a tight environment with innocent bystanders present. And indeed, we needed to tranquilize his wife, as we said, which was quite a classy move, as we said. So very interesting pieces of evidence for the mission. Then we have echoes of Cold War and, of course, red light, green light. So let's read what evidence we got for this case. Aerial recon photo facility. After the team discovered encrypted geocoordinates inside of Anton Volkov's seized materials, Jason Hudson called in an aerial reconnaissance run over the identified area. The resulting image revealed a mysterious base dominated by a large structure in the center. A critical piece of mission planning is ensuring that all possible variables are accounted for in advance. This piece of CIA intel is an example of that research. An analysis of climate trends in the area around the mission target helped the team plan the infiltration route, as well the range of gear they carried in. Very good preparations here on the part of the team. After analyzing overhead recon photos, the team sat down and worked through numerous sketches of infiltration plans. In the end, Frank Woods insisted on going through the front door as opposed to cutting through a position on the perimeter. So that was a plan of the action. Camera rolls taken by Bell. At Frank Woods' insistence, Bell carried several rolls of film into the mission and captured a number of valuable shots for the Central Intelligence Agency. Born to win, Bell YouTube took his photo in the early stages of the infiltration from a ridge overlooking the base. Photo of training base entrance. Asleep at the wheel, the front entrance of the base was manned, but the Soviet guards stationed there seemed only partially invested in the job. It was dark outside, the base was deep in the Ukraine forest, and in all likelihood past incidents had been practically non-existent. The conditions were set for Frank Woods and Bell to take the guards out with minimal resistance or alarm. Indeed, it happened that way. Photo of training base interior. The team was not expecting a recreation of an American town on the inside of the giant structure. Another secret of the Cold War revealed. VHS tape of Soviet military exercises. Don't be a red, rewind instead. Frank Woods grabbed this VHS tape from within the base among a batch of other similarly labeled tapes. The video contains a series of military exercises executed within this recreated US section of the base, chopper infiltrations, storefront breaches, as well as hostage-taking maneuvers within various interior environments. Frank Woods strikes again. Woods first claimed that he took these promotional keychains in the high likelihood that they contained Soviet tracking devices. Then he told everyone that they were souvenirs for Lazar Azulay, but everyone at the team knows the real reason. The soft spot Woods holds in his heart for a greasy burger town, cheeseburger and fries. Good old Woods never says no to a good cheeseburger and fries. So, I think the only piece of evidence we have left to read, or did we read everything by now? Yeah, I think we did. What about this mission? We still don't have all the evidence. Yeah, that's correct. And Perseus. That's the photo of Perseus. The CIA agency knows little of the figure. It has dubbed Perseus. Records of his actions date back to the end of World War II, and suspected appearances are documented up through the Vietnam War. After that, only silence. This photo is the only clear likeness in the agency's archives. Analysts estimate its date from mid to late 1950s. Interestingly, sometime around that same period, the elusive Soviet operative began to refer to himself using the Perseus moniker, perhaps as a point of pride, or was it a mocking nod to his pursuers? Letter from Emerson Black. The mission authorization telegram was sent to Russell Adler from Emerson Black, the deputy strategist within the CIA's Directorate of Operations. Then the photo of Trabzon airfield. After Russell Adler's confrontation with Arash Kadivar, analysis of Trabzon airfield revealed that Kadivar may have been moving weapons to Perseus. It is speculation, though, as the recipient and destination remain unclear. What is clear is that Kadivar is somehow connected to Perseus, and Kadivar appeared to have knowledge of an impending attack of ambiguous nature. A bloody dossier. This is the dossier we recovered in the village outside of the firebase ripcord in Vietnam. Rumors had already placed Perseus in that area of Da Nang, and it was a stroke of fortune that Bell stumbled upon it. The Central Intelligence Agency attempted to decipher the dossier, but it proved impenetrable. Now that Russell Adler has brought it out of the archives, Bell's decryption efforts have yielded a present-day lead, Anton Volkov of East Berlin. So it kind of shows us all the different pieces of evidence that we've collected so far on Perseus. Here we have the photo of tactical nuke. The team acquired this photo in East Berlin during the mission to apprehend or eliminate Anton Volkov. The Central Intelligence Agency suspects that Volkov was smuggling this device through the city, presumably to turn over to Perseus, who has long coveted a nuclear weapon of his own. Then we get the Operation Greenlight printout, the best laid plans. Perseus discovered and exploited a CIA program that not even Russell Adler and his team were aware of. Jason Hudson is one of the leaders of Operation Greenlight, a covert program that placed strategic US nuclear devices in European cities. Greenlight is a last-ditch effort to prevent the Soviets from invading Europe, but its execution would carry a terrible price. With the help of Anton Volkov, Perseus stole one of the Greenlight nukes from West Berlin and moved it to a still unknown location. The prospect of Perseus possessing an American nuclear device is terrifying for Western security. I'm sure it is. Yamantau mainframe report. Perseus downloaded materials from the mainframe at Mount Yamantau, then promptly deleted them. Once the mainframe was transported back to Langley, the Central Intelligence Agency analyzed it, but very little of value could be recovered. The CIA managed to acquire a partial list of code names, but none of the real names associated with those aliases. Despite the sabotage by Perseus, the CIA now knows that what he's after, the sleeper agent that Nikita Dragovich once planned to use for his own attack on the United States 13 years ago. I think it's supposed to be Dragovich. So we only have one piece of evidence left, which I believe we'll collect on this mission in the KGB headquarters. So just to complete all the evidence, I think we'll give it a quick read and then we'll pass on to the KGB mission in the next episode. So we have a photo of Dmitry Belikov. When preparation meets opportunity, Major Dmitry Belikov is the most valuable CIA asset within the KGB. He is the key to getting Russell Adler and Bell into the Lubyanka building, where Belikov currently serves as the head of security. In the 1960s, Belikov participated in a number of clandestine Soviet operations in Czechoslovakia, Jordan, and Mongolia. At the end of the decade, he was briefly involved in a program to train North Vietnamese pilots to fly Soviet helicopters, as an initiative whose support eventually waned. It was late 1967 when Belikov came into contact with a CIA operative in Laos, a meeting which would forever change his perspective and allegiances. This path eventually led him to Jason Hudson, who would serve as Belikov's CIA contact moving forward. A patient investment of 14 years is finally coming to fruition, as we can use him to get into the KGB headquarters. Photo of the Lubyanka building. The Lubyanka building is located on Lubyanka Square in Moscow, a short walk from Red Square and the Kremlin. Constructed in 1898, it became the headquarters of the secret police, or Cheka, following the Bolshevik Revolution. It currently serves as the headquarters of the KGB, Cheka's successor. Russell Adler and Bell will reach the perimeter of the building via a series of underground tunnels which connect the surrounding streets and squares. Once they're in position, Dmitry Belikov will unlock the final security door connecting the tunnels to Lubyanka proper. We also have the security camera photos. When the CIA needs the services of Dmitry Belikov, they usually ask him to provide sensitive information. For this high-stakes mission, Belikov will need to do more than that. He will need to get Russell Adler and Bell a keycard for the underground bunker, which houses the classified information they seek. One of the first orders of business will be for Belikov to turn off the main camera system. Covering his own tracks will be the key to success. KGB timecard sheet. As the current head of security for KGB headquarters, Dmitry Belikov has intimate access to the comings and goings of most of the denizens within the Lubyanka building. Even with this valuable information, the mission is extremely risky due to the likelihood of unforeseen events. Unfortunately, there is little time to iron out the most ideal timing for the operation. It must be done as soon as possible. The underbelly. In the Chronicle article titled Brezhnev proposes renovations for Lubyanka Square District, the author discusses plans to update the architecture of KGB headquarters and the surrounding area, possibly as soon as 1983. One of the reasons cited is to preserve the structural integrity of the building, which stands upon a cavernous world. Beneath the square are a series of old tunnels dating back to the 19th century. In one particular spot, there is a direct connection between these tunnels and the bunker lying beneath the Lubyanka building. Russell Adler and Bell, with Dmitry Belikov's assistance, plan to infiltrate the building at this nexus. A letter to Brezhnev. This is a classified Soviet letter recently acquired by Dmitry Belikov. In the letter, the head of the KGB, Yuri Andropov, writes to General Secretary Brezhnev about recent concerns regarding unauthorized communications within the KGB. KGB maintenance order. Dmitry Belikov has falsified a maintenance order for part of the ventilation system in the Lubyanka building. In advance of servicemen who will never arrive, security will unlock a critical section of ductwork in the bunker of the building. Russell Adler and Bell will pass it on their way to the vault, holding the sleeper agent information. The access panel will allow the team to plant a small explosive with Karyov-3, an incapacitation agent, into the ventilation system. The gas will then be capable of spreading throughout the subterranean portion of the building. This small device has been engineered to release an incapacitating gas agent known as Karyov-3 with explosive force. It is ideal for placement within constricted spaces such as luggage, briefcases, and in the case of this mission, ductwork. So it looks like we are going to sneak into the KGB headquarters with the help of course, our friend Mr. Belikov through an underground tunnel, and then we'll release some incapacitating agent through the ductwork. So, guys, I think this is enough for this episode. I know that we've read a lot of the stuff, but we are up to date with all our evidence. And for those of you who don't like, of course, all this reading, you can just skip the video. For those of you who want to see and discover everything there is to discover about this game, you might want to actually listen to it or stop the video and read it yourself. So this is why I am reading all that. I like to kind of enjoy my games fully. So in the next episode, I believe, because we've been going on for a while now, in the next episode we will go ahead with the next mission and we'll infiltrate the KGB headquarters. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next episode of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.